Hey, this is Bruce. We're going to show you how to assemble these racks that we sell.
So if you're watching this video, it's probably because you have seen our blog or you've wondered about how are we going to do this? How are we going to store our yard art? So over the years, we've stored yard art all sorts of ways. So this is a rack that Bruce came up with, I don't know, a number of years ago, and he's tweaked it. So we now sell it.
CNC makes these for us.
The CNC makes the top and the bottom, and then he cuts the blocks. So basically, you've got two pieces that look like this, right? That have these kind of strange looking holes in there. And the bottom is the same way. Now, this is probably about, what, 7 inches, Bruce?
7 inch.
Right here?
4,
Okay.
Yeah,
so if you buy one of these racks, you're gonna have to put it together because we ship it without it being assembled, but it's super easy. So just check it out.
We'll send you all the screws and everything.
And will the holes be pre-drilled?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay, but they can watch the video?
You think I should?
I don't know.
That's a little too much.
Okay.
Don't really need it.
Okay, so you do 2 on each end?
Two on each end. Turn it over and do 2 on the other side.
All right. Where's our other end pieces?
Right over here.
Oh, great. I didn't see those.
Just think I should pre-drill the holes for them.
I don't know.
You're going to have to charge them extra.
Charge extra for that. So you're just turning it over and you're doing the same thing on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 screws. And we will provide these, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, we have made millions of these over the years.
Yes, a lot.
This we can get the CNC to figure out.
Hey, that's true. Okay, once you have all that, you've got 2 end pieces. Just look like, I
Just
don't know.
keeps it from tipping
Yes.
over.
So you just basically attach your end pieces. He's taking screws, and just what he did up here is what he's doing over here. Can you turn it around where they can see?
How am I going to get up there and go?
I don't know. But the whole point of the video is to show, right? Now how many do you do? 2 down here?
I think 2's enough.
Okay. And almost have a rack now. Almost.
Yeah, because
Okay, so here's our rack, right? This is what it looks like. Now, if you bought a rack, then you're gonna wanna put your yard art in here. It's very simple. There's only a couple of things that are important. And I'm gonna show you how we load the rack. So you're just gonna take the green channel stake that's here. This is what we call the foot peg. The portion under there is what goes in here. You slip it through the top hole and then you make sure it goes all the way to that bottom hole. Now, it is important that when you're using this, make sure you're on a level surface. If you're out in the garage and your garage is sloped down and you fill this thing up, it may work, it may not. So always make sure you're on a level surface. That's first and foremost. The second thing is when you load yard art in here, you always want to be mindful of these screws right here, right down here. They are very sharp. Well, not sharp, like they won't poke you and kill you, but they would scrape something. So notice when we do this, and I'll kind of angle it so you can really see it like that. I'm gonna put this in like this. Okay? Now, the next thing, hold on, I'll put the girl in next, then we'll do that one. The next one I'm gonna put in is this little Valentine's girl that goes with the boy, right? But it's important that you put them face to face. You want this face to face. You do not want this screw on the face of something else or facing it. So I say put them in face to face and back to back, right? Do it like that. And this way they are basically forced to stand up and you still have a little bit of breathing room right there in between them, right? You want a little bit of breathing room right there. And that's what you got. Now, sometimes you'll have items that we send and it'll have 2 stakes on it, right? And you're thinking, well, how does that work if she's got 2 stakes on there? All you really have to worry about is loading this. Again, I'm going back to back. I want this screw facing this screw, okay? I don't want the face of a piece right here. Only one of these is gonna go in there. It doesn't matter really which one. You decide. There you go. So if you have one with 2 stakes, you're only mounting 1 stake, right? The last thing I'm gonna say about this that is important is if you fill this thing up and it's not balanced, in other words, if you fill this thing up and all the heavy stuff is pointing over on this side only, this thing is it's gonna lean. So you want to make sure you load in a balanced way. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So here's another one that I have that's got 2 stakes on it, right? So I'm not going to do this, right? I could, but I like the idea of doing it over here better. I've got a little bit of balance, right? It's not going to tip anywhere. So the main thing is you have a nice level surface. When you fill stuff, you fill it face to face, no screws facing another piece, and you load it in a balanced way. If you can do that, you are good. So, did I forget anything?
You got it.
Okay, level surface, face to face and back to back. Don't put this on near a face. And load it in a balanced way. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you have 14 pieces of yard art, you could just use this. I'm sure a lot of you probably don't have that much, but this is just a small footprint. Bruce, can I get a tape measure so we can see what the footprint is of this? I didn't do that earlier. Let's look at what the footprint of this would be. We've got 26 inches that way. By 24. So 26 by 24, and then of course if you come out with something with 2 stakes, it's going to come out a little further. So your footprints are roughly 2 by 2, a little bit bigger than 2 by 2. So it's a good way of putting in 14 items in a place that doesn't take up a lot of space. Hey y'all, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel and our website at www.yardartdecor and more. We will see y'all soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Eight minutes.